Well, g'day and welcome to the monthly update for Loan Market Richmond for October 2021. Well, big month this month. We get some freedoms in New South Wales, which is super exciting. Very much looking forward to seeing a bit more of family and a few activities and things. Hopefully to see there'll be no changes to the health situation or modest. And best wishes to other states who are a little behind New South Wales. This month there's a fair bit of interesting stuff. The cash rate hasn't changed, so that's interesting in that it's been held for quite a long time. So if you look here, this is the long-term graph of the cash rate. So currently the cash rate is 0.1 and it's been the same since December last year, and it's been nothing but downhill for the last 10 years. So the long-term trend is down. The Reserve Bank Governor is very much talking about stable for the next couple of years. I find that quite interesting because the fixed rates are currently very competitive. Variable rates give or take 2.6, 2.7%, fixed rates still in the 2 to 2.1%. Long-term trend stable, solid, possible mild uptick in the next phase. CoreLogic this month is really interesting, so I'll just give you a little snapshot of, that's a link I'm going to put in the footer to this YouTube clip to the October housing market update from CoreLogic. Some fascinating stuff in that. In particular, some commentary or keynote commentary. Sydney house price growth for the last 12 months, 24%, quite extraordinary year. They are talking about growth slowing, and that's going to be contributed to by things like tightening credit, and we've already seen assessment rates as at the end of October. The lending limits are going to be 5% less basically for customers, and there's also talk about debt to income ratios that might reduce. So currently 22% of Australia's home loans have a debt to income ratio over 6. So basically, say someone over on an income of 80,000 currently would be able to borrow more than 8.6 is a 480,000, but that if the DTI came into force it would be reduced again. So I'd be curious to see if APRA makes further changes. Currently it's just the assessment rates changing in the end of the month. The easing of restrictions also, CoreLogic speculates, might increase, well, is likely to increase people's routine spending. Now, will this mean less disposable income and less interest, pardon the pun, in buying property? So potentially maybe a little bit of a slowing coming up, but certainly hard to call it. I've picked every fall that never happened. So yeah, certainly very personal. If you want to engage, would be happy to chat, to discuss and consider your situation. All the best for the month. If you're in New South Wales, enjoy some freedoms, and all the best to you and your family. Cheers then.